Audio Jungle.
Maybe you have some work to do with mains electricity. You need to hook your scope up to it, but just can't find any real information on safety and the best methods. So here we are. The first thing we need to know is we must be very careful when measuring voltages on the mains, especially in most of countries where the voltages are absolutely deadly. Now, let's do it. Using a probe, it measures the voltage between 2 points, like across a battery between the scope ground, which is this clamp, and the tip of the probe. The signal then travels through a coaxial cable to what's typically a BMC connector that plugs into the scope. With this sprung hook, we can grab a wire just like this. Usually, the scope ground is connected to Earth through the power cord, so if we accidentally connect this scope ground to the lead wire, we short the power lines. There's a simple solution like cut off the earth plug that is the scope ground, or use an isolation transformer to power your scope, or if it runs on batteries. However, this scope could power with battery. In this case, we can connect the scope ground even to lead wire and probe the other line, and it wouldn't make any difference because it's a sine wave. Making the scope ground flowing and connecting into lead wire means that all the exposed scope grounds, like these BMC connectors, are non-exposed lead wires that can shock you. So this way works, but not recommended. A scope has a signal ground, and so all the probe grounds are shorted together, so you cannot probe across 2 points of the circuit with one probe and across 2 completely different points with another probe, because the grounds will short them together, and that's where differential probes like this come in. They isolate between the scope ground and the 2 points that are connected to, so you can measure between any 2 points in the circuit, regardless of where the ground is. And unlike this probe, differential probes are not passive and need to be powered. Here we go. If you don't have a differential probe, you can use 2 probes to measure both sides of your component and then subtract them in mass function to get the voltage across the component. But you may not have PE line like in Japan, or you may clamp to the L or M line accidentally and short the power lines again, so this way is also not recommended. So here again, we still highly recommend you to use differential probe. It's absolutely safe.